What's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmaker. Before I get started, hey, do me a favor, hit the follow button, and also go to the YouTube, man, and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that like button. So as most of y'all know, because I've been tagged so many times about the Oakland Dynamites not winning. Um, as I told y'all, man, the last time I actually saw them play, I just felt like they was playing scared. So I'm not surprised that they lost today. I just don't feel like they was as prepared as they should have been. So, you know, hey man, I thought they was gonna win. They didn't win. So I mean they gotta go back to the drawing board. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't win. All I know is that they didn't win versus a team, okay, versus a team that they should have ended up beating. But today, man, I'll be having a guest on. We're gonna be talking to the YS. Hey, what's up, coach?
What's going on, big time?
Nothing much, man. Just doing a brief recap. So if you have something to do, I'm gonna talk about it for like 15 minutes, then you can rejoin if you
Okay,
want.
go ahead and get it started. I was down here with Jackson State, my best friend, the D-line coach, and I was picking up something, and at the same time you was I supposed to be with you. They were just coming from the dinner that they had. So I was down in the lobby. I'm getting in the lobby so I have some more light. So within the next 5 to 8 minutes, I'll be able to call you and I'll be able to get a good view and we can be able to talk about what's going on.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you good. You can take your time.
Yes,
I'm gonna be talking, do some recaps and stuff. When you get on, we can chop it up.
yes, sir.
All right. So as y'all know, as far as the Oakland Dynamites, they end up losing, not just in a close game, but they actually got blew out. Damn near got 20 ball. So that within itself, man, I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if they were just not happy or not comfortable enough to be in their own, without that being in their own territory. First coming out here playing, I don't know what happened. I just know that they lost 30-13. And when I seen the players on the field, they were walking. There was no urgency. There was like nothing. And I seen when they played the team previously, and they allowed number 4 and number 2 to be the only two players that pretty much killed them. I said, man, I don't know. They might be in trouble. I came on here, I said it. I wasn't hiding about it. I wasn't trying to make excuses. I said what I saw. And that's crazy. Asia was good. So I did see some good football today. I end up watching, and like I say, shout out to Asia, shout out to PA football. I end up watching the NWO play versus what's the other team? NWO versus Rosedale. Now, this is the first time I actually had a chance to watch Rosedale. Rosedale has a good quarterback. I mean, running back. Neither team could stop the other. NWO had some stops, but they really couldn't stop them neither. They couldn't stop the running back. If I'm not mistaken, he's number 0 or number 9, but they couldn't stop him. And then number 9 for NWO, this man just basically did what he wanted. That young man is special. So you had two young special running backs, and it basically boiled down to them. I believe the final score ended up being like 24-19. But man, I enjoyed the whole entire game. I think that the coaches did well, but I do got a problem. I got a problem, and I got a question. Y'all still allow coaches to be on the field at the age of 7 when you got players out here that's taking plays from doing side. They literally not even on the field. They're taking, orders and instructions from the sideline. But y'all actually got y'all coaches on the field in 7U. That's crazy to me. They barely got the coaches on the field in 6U out there in Georgia. And when I saw that, I said, hold on, why the coach on the field? It just didn't make a lick of sense to me. But I guess that's just what it is for y'all. But them kids, man, they smart enough for y'all to be able to tell them the plays, and then they huddle up and say the play. 7U? Now that's crazy, bro. Now they're not in Georgia, they're not doing, live punts, but they can't have no coaches on the field. And when I seen that, I said, nah. He says, that's an AYF rule. Man, I get it. It's an AYF rule, but they need to take that out, man. Them kids are young enough, old enough to be able to understand and run the plays themselves without a coach putting them in place or being on the field telling them where they should have been. That's where you learn in practice. So I don't agree with that rules. In fact, AYF got too many rules that I don't agree with. I don't agree with the fact that they don't allow you to celebrate. I don't agree with the fact that they're not allowing you to uh be not be on the field. I don't appreciate the fact that they you got to do certain things. I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff when it comes to the AYF, man. Y'all got to let them kids go. Y'all got to stop trying to control everything. AYF, man, they need to put a C in there for control. Because it seems like I understand rules, but it feels like to me that there is more than rules. They want to control the way you walk. They want to control the way you talk. I'm pretty sure that you can't wear a visor. I'm sure that you can't that you can't even look at a player for longer than 5 seconds. Their rules are too strict, and the game's supposed to be fun. He said Supreme played NWO in Cam event, and they had a coach on the field, and we didn't. And we didn't. We won by 20. Yes, you can't have a coach on the field at 7U. That's just like Bessemer when they were in their league, but they wasn't doing live punts. I don't understand that. In certain leagues, y'all need to make sure that these kids are playing like kids. You supposed to be doing live punts, especially at 9U. You do live punts, but in the AYF, they allow coaches to be on the field, and they 7. And in Georgia, damn near by the end of 6, a lot of them don't be on the field. Some of them coaches, they give the orders and the kids give instructions and they actually huddle up. 7U is a little more advanced, I guess. That's the only way I can look at it. Is 7U that much more advanced than AYF? Is the YNC that much more advanced? I would hate to think so. I just think that it just takes the coach to practice. If you in practice and you tell them where they're supposed to be, kids have great memories. How do I know? I have a young kid who's very intelligent. They remember everything. Once you do it as repetition, they will get better at it. They will. He says, AYF has too many rules. Can't play music on the walk up. He said in the conversation being 1 point, but a kick is 2 is crazy. Yeah, man. That's crazy. I understand why they do it, and it should be for the younger crowd, which is like 7U, 8U, 9U, right? But 10U, a field goal should be literally like 1 point. And if you go for it, then that's 2 points, right? I agree with that. But the younger ones, you know what I'm saying? Yes, make the field goal 2, because it's least possible for them to be that young and be able to still kick field goals. So I agree with that. He says, BSB said, BS says, tell me why OG Ducks running back came back for the AYF championship. Yeah, he was on his way. Nemhard, number 6. Yes, he was gonna be there. And in fact, they want to play them at their full strength. And I'm not gonna lie to you. That dude is it. He's the truth. That dude is the truth. But I'll say this too. I got to get back on the Oakland Dynamites. You know how many times I got tagged behind them losing 30-13? I got tagged so many times. But the whole thing is I'm standing on what I say. They are a good team. I don't know what happened. I think they got scared. I told y'all that yesterday I mean, day before yesterday, when they played versus that team and they almost lost to that team when they only had two players, number 4 and number 2. They were getting out of the way of number 4. So when they did that, I said, damn, they scared. Although this is a team that I've been speaking up for the whole entire year or so, that's not the team that I've been seeing. I just want y'all to know that. This is not the team that I've been advocating for and that I've been seeing. The team that I've been seeing is the ones that use those 3 fast running backs and they got a nice receiver. Those are the people that I've been seeing, and they had a really good defensive line. And I didn't see none of that. I seen them get out the way. But then the other thing too, y'all not gonna say, and y'all not gonna put Beast in on me. I said Beast in was good. I did not say Beast in was going to win. Now, it's a difference between me giving praise and me saying who was going to win. He says they are not good team. Yes, bro, they are a good team. Despite what you say, because I think if I'm looking at the national standards, Miami Garden Ravens is not a good team. They're good in AYF. They're not a good team. They got Little Rod. So, I mean, to me, they damn near the same. It's just that Little Rod. Okay, this is a perfect analogy. The way Oakland Dynamites is playing was the way that Miami Garden Ravens played when they play in YNC. It's unfamiliar territory, so they don't play to their full capability. That's what you just seen, Tyler. And I know you heavy on the Miami Garden Ravens, but that's the same thing. And if you're going to say the Oakland Dynamite is not good, then explain to me why Miami Garden Ravens can't seem to win when it comes to YNC. I can tell you why. It's because the familiarity, right? They're not familiar with that territory. Once they get comfortable, then they probably perform a little bit better. That's what you just seen tonight with the Oakland Dynamites, because we seen them get dogged. He says Dynamites and MGR in the same sentence is nasty work. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Go back and watch their games. That's all I'm gonna ask y'all to do. Okay? Just go back and watch the game. I know Miami Garden Ravens got a little ride. Cool. That's cute. It's very cute. All right. But if you take away Lil Rod off that team, would you say they're a good team? No, you would not. You would not say they're a good team. I can guarantee that. And I'm waiting for your answer. Would you say that the Miami Garden Ravens is a good team without Lil Rod? He said they're not a good team. Cut it out. Okay. He says, yo, bro, I gotta say, you look like the type of guy that used to, huh? What the fuck? And you look like a motherfucker that like jail, nigga. Fuck you talking about? He says different competition. Says the fact that you still trying to vouch for them is ridiculous. Them people went D2 and struggled with a VA team. All right, so Mac Dolphins win VA, they went D2 last year. The same team is playing D1 now. Okay? Just because you're playing D2 don't mean that you're not the a really good team. Everybody and their mama already said Powerhouse Elite is a really good team. So what are we talking about? I really need to know. What are we talking about? Because everybody already said, man, they playing a really good team. Why the hell that go off? Hold on. Yeah, they said that they're playing a really good team. Now that they lose, it's an issue. Come on, man. Hey, bro. Hey, the one thing y'all can't be, and the one thing that I am not, is a hypocrite, bro. I'm not gonna be that. I talked about them. I said that they scary. I said that, this is not the team that I vouch for. Y'all can't say that. You would know that a team is not that, because y'all gonna give Miami Garden Ravens all the praise in the world if they win, but why didn't they win Y and C? Could you explain that to me? Why didn't they win Y and C when they had the number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 16 in there? Why couldn't they win it? Why did they end up going to the consolation, playing versus teams that no longer even want to play because they in the consolation? Why didn't they perform well? And why didn't Lil Rod have as many touchdowns as he used to have in the Y and C? Because based on his standard, that's what he should be doing, right? Because nobody makes mistakes because they're that good. He said, he says, all right, man, you're a troll, bro. I gotta watch out for these trolls. He says, they'll blow the Dynamites out. Yep, y'all thought they was gonna blow everybody else out too. Y'all thought they was gonna blow DEA out. Y'all don't think I didn't see it. He said, "Hey, nah, bro, it is man. You ain't see that comment. You ain't see that comment. That's crazy." He says, yeah, and that's why I'm gonna definitely talk about AYF. We're gonna do YNC too. We're gonna do a little bit of recap for that. But I definitely want to talk about that 7U. Now, that I don't know what they call him, Iceman. That's a bad young man. I can tell you that. That little young man he the goods. Now, they not supreme good, but they are a good team. He says, Dynamites make them look like they don't. He said, don't let that go over your head. He said, Dynamites make them look good. Nah, that he says Powerhouse plays beast in to a tie. But I'm saying everybody was giving them praises. See, that's the thing, man. When y'all look, see, y'all my guys, right? So the thing is, because y'all gonna have some picks where y'all wrong at. I'm gonna tell you were wrong, but I'm not going to be a hypocrite about it. You guys sat there and stated that the Powerhouse was a good team. So now that they beat the Dynamites, now all of a sudden Dynamite's not good. Is Powerhouse good or not? Because if they lost to a team that y'all say, man, they trash, they this, they that, they this in the third, then okay, I agree with you. But you said they were good. This is what you said. Yeah, Junior G-Way says Powerhouse Elite is good. Ain't been stopped yet. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? If they lost to a team that's not good, then I understand, the trolling. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? Dynamites didn't win. Okay, we thought they were a little better than what they were, but they lost to a really good team. But you're not gonna say that about Little Rod and the Miami Garden Ravens. You're not gonna say that about them. You're not gonna say, "Damn, bro, they trash. They lost to DEA. They lost to this person." No, you're gonna say, "Nah, but Little Rod good, bro. Nah, they good, right?" I'm gonna say the same thing about the Dynamite. It ain't about me taking up for them. It's about me knowing that they are a good team, and I've been right, for a long time. He says because Beast End didn't want to keep playing and have a loss by us. Look it up. Yeah, man. That's my thing, though. Y'all, they can't have it both ways, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. He says, I think you forgot MGR kept DEA scoreless for 3 quarters and almost came back. Man, did they win, Brandon? Did they win? Did they win? Did they win? No. So I mean, it's still irrelevant. They lost to a Miami Garden. I mean, they lost to a DEA, a team that they should have lost to the first time that they played. Okay, so it is what it is. He says 7-9 for NWO. 2 are really good players. Facts. Now next year though, what I want to do, and I hope that I get a rep, and He said, no, not people. I'm saying people. Just go back into the live and read the comments. People were literally saying power, man, they got to play them powerhouse, right? This is what people were saying. He said, sir, I never said powerhouse was good. I never heard of them until today. You didn't say that, but other people were saying that. So the fact that they lost to a good team that most people said that was good, right? Ain't no shame in that. We cool. But Tyler, you already know your day is coming. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I know you want to make a field day out of this. Cause I know you like to have fun, my guy. Go ahead. Just get it all out. Cause when you wrong, believe me, Tyler, you coming to the front of the congregation. You already know what it is. So enjoy yourself right now. I'm talking about right now. I need you to get all of it out, the hee-hees, the kikis, and all that. Get it out. Because right now I'm with you. I think the Dynamites, the fact that they lost, and the fact that they didn't even get a all is very telling to me. They scared of these kids and the sizes of these kids that's out this way. See, you know, the down south and the VAs and all that, their size is a bit different out there versus the California team. Them people small like me. So they didn't want to get that work. That's what I see. That's the only thing I can say. He says a tie with Beast in isn't impressive, Ken. Come on now. Bro, just give people their credit. Do not be a fanatic. Come on, Tyler. Do not be a fanatic, because that man don't give nobody credit. None. He says we got 7U and 11U in the ship. Who y'all got? If facts, Junior. Who y'all got? He says, y'all missed the point. The point was Beast in or that powerhouse team will get beat out of them. Okay. I ain't missed no point. He says, until that day we it. And so if they ain't lost, I mean, like I said, bro, the fact is people are choosing D2 at the beginning of the season, bro. Nobody knows that they're going to be an elite type of team. This team that played today literally can do good versus a lot of teams that played. So what are we talking about? Or are we just going to troll? Because I don't think I have, people that support what we do and they trolling. Or are we just talking sports? Hey, Ken, you was off. Yes, I was off. I thought they were going to win. I thought they had enough. Obviously, they didn't. And I'm really getting on them because I didn't like the effort. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Powerhouse. That's a team that I'll be watching next year. That's another team that, I'm pretty sure. Hey, man. Hey, what's good, coach? But yeah, shout out to y'all. But they look like they can play in the D1 league to me. Tell me they can't, Tyler. They look like they can play and have some level of success in the D1. And that's why I'm saying, man, I I've been watching and paying attention to AYF teams because I'm looking to expand the teams that I pay attention to. He says, I don't think it was a mistake of them choosing to go to D2, honestly. He says they should have went. Damn. Hey. Well, you came with violence today, Tyler. That's what the hell you did for sure. That man came on violence. He came and he chose violence. You said that they should have went through D3? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, matter of fact, this is how we gonna do this. Tyler, when we go and we talk about the team that we think go win, you gotta put your pick in there. Just you. Just you. Because I want to see if you're gonna be as accurate as you think. And I want to see what type of teams that you think good. See, the thing with Tyler is Tyler like all household names. Hey, T Street was good. He like all household names. He Lil Rod. He like, he like all the teams that, that he feel is just already top tier. I'm not. I give everybody a shot. I like what I seen. He said, PA says, can Gorilla Mob stop number 5 from Midwest Hawks? Facts. He can. They can. They're super. Now, put it like this. If they run to the outside, they got a chance. But if they plan on going up that middle, not a chance in hell they gonna have success versus the Gorilla Mob. So it depends on how they running them. You know what I'm saying? If he going to the outside, yes, he gonna have a level of success. He says, bruh, did you watch the game? Them folks was literally doing the same plays on them and they couldn't stop it. Why change it? See, that's what I'm saying, Tyler. Man, you better not be coaching. You better not be coaching because you are the number one coach that I talk about. If you coaching, you are the number one coach that I'll be talking about. Because there's a lot of coaches that was out there that had successful game plans, right? Or plays that was working for them. And then they switched up the whole entire game plan and it didn't have to. They didn't have to. You got to stick with what works. You said they were running the same plays. If it's effective, you keep running the same plays. That's how you do it. You don't change it because then you might change it to something that they can actually cover. No, I'm going to run. If something is working for me, I'm going to run it to death. I'm going to run it till I can't run no more. That's just me. He talk about they run the same plays. Yeah, I hope so. If it's working, I hope they running the same plays. He says, nah, I just like competitive football. Man, only person you named was who? Was the Miami Garden Ravens. And they got blasted, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't say nothing about that. Tyler said, he said, and the Dynamite coaches didn't adjust our defense. So what does that say about their coaching? Okay, we getting somewhere. That's where I was getting to. The coaches failed them. They are a legit good team. So if you're not being put in position to actually win, just look at the Georgia Eagles. Look at the RDE Eagles. Wasn't put in position to win. Did I feel like they were the better team? Yes. Hands down, better team. Did not win. Got out coached. Coaching matters. So you just basically answered the question for yourself. They wasn't put in position to win. Says you need glasses because we got more than 2. He said, I can guarantee you that everything ain't for everybody. They got more than two players. Is that put it like this: if that powerhouse team played Twin City, MCU, Terrence City, I think it will be a blowout. She said, "Correct me if I'm wrong." I mean, that might be a case, but you talking about, you know, you talking about a team that you talking about teams that will blow most teams out, including the Miami Garden Ravens. Miami Garden Ravens had two opportunities to play versus the Georgia Eagles, and they lost each time. He said we played Beast in. Now that we already talked about that. Y'all tied against them, and then saying that they didn't want to continue to play the game. So shout out to y'all though. But the other team, what's the other team that I watch? Dang, Aza, what was that other team that you sent me? I forgot. But it was a good game. Oh, it was Relentless. I told y'all Relentless was a good team. Relentless either beating the 750, what is it? 757 Bulls. Beat them in double overtime. But like I said, Relentless was good. People, oh no, they're not a good team. They're not this, they're not that. They look good to me. They look really good. Cornelia says, she says, nobody like us, and that's okay because we don't like y'all anyway. We going to the ship, Powerhouse Elite. Hey, shout out to Powerhouse. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Despite what anybody else says, you guys played a really, really, really good team to go to the championship. Despite what people say, they trolling y'all because of me. I told them that the Oakland Dynamites was a really good team, and now that they lost, they want to make it seem like, oh, that just was a terrible loss. Y'all lost to a bad team, and everybody was saying the last time they was on the live how that you guys were a good team. So yes, don't pay no mind at all. My guy trolling tonight. See, I ain't wrong that often. So when I am wrong, they gonna let me know. That's the way it's going tonight. Said I'm not just a MGR fan. I'm Atlanta till I die. I just know a Lulu team when I see one. You don't, because you talking about a team that's not a Lulu. That's the whole thing. I guess people can only lose if they're a powerhouse team if you like them. See, I don't give the teams like the Relentless any type of credit if we say, oh, hey man, y'all lost to them. Hey, Beast, what is that other team? Speed Demon. They not good. Speed Demon. Nah, bro, Speed Demon a good team. Why did they lose to such and such? Bro, they a good team. They probably just missing a few pieces. And that's what I'm saying, bro. If we're gonna expand youth football, we got to get out of that just because we don't know that a team is not possibly good type stuff. Just because y'all and like you said, you don't even know Powerhouse Elite. So how can you say it's a bad loss if you don't even know Powerhouse Elite? You ain't never seen them. You didn't even really watch the game, and then you saying that they bad. That don't make sense. Right? I told him, hey, PA, I told him too. Relentless is a good team, right? They're good. I know a good team when I see one. Just because it may not happen in the way that I thought it was, don't mean that I was wrong or inaccurate, but I am going to stand on my 10, on all 10s. I was wrong. And I still owe my guy Tyler an apology. I owe him an apology for young Rod, for Lil Rod. He scored 5 touchdowns versus Beast In, 5 touchdowns, and I believe he ran for over more than 200 yards. So my apologies, my guy. I was wrong for that. I thought Beast Den was gonna come in with a little more courage, but that wasn't the case. He said, keep it a buck. I think Voodoo would beat all 11 you D1 teams. He said, argue with your mama. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. I ask Voodoo to play him. Then we see how that one go. He says, Voodoo not beating Powerhouse 11. Yeah, man, they just say anything. Brandon, come on, man. You sound crazy too, my guy. And you usually on point. He says they trolled us today, and it didn't even go their way. He said they thought we was about to get blew out. Wrong, not today. He says, what I missed, I just joined. You missed them trolling me right now. That's what they doing. Says Dynamite wanted a YNC invite when they couldn't finish AYFD2. Come on, Ken. I mean, that's bro. I guess I guess people got to be perfect in order for people to get a game for y'all. But then we wondering why teams are quitting, forfeiting, not playing. And it's because, bro, they're not getting no credit either way. They're not getting no credit. But that's the last I'm talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk some real football, bro. All right, cool. Y'all got the trolling out. Bam. Dynamite's lost. Cool. Y'all lost. Says, I like Brandon. Just said Voodoo will blow out all the D1 teams. Let's talk about it. I think you lost your damn mind. That's what I do think. I like Voodoo, but Voodoo had a problem with SCD. I doubt if SCD beat the teams, especially a passing team. If you're a passing team, you got a really good chance at beating them. Says, charge up Bulls, 12U ready. UIFL ship Saturday. Hey, shout out to Charge Up Bulls. He says, seeing that Lil Rod in person is crazy. Now, hey, he the truth, man. Lil Rod is for sure the truth. Hey, EF, what's good, man? Hey, look, you want to accept this link right quick, bro? Because I know you got a lot to say, my guy. I know, I don't know, man. Them boys choke, man. Got that damn cat fur in their throat. What he says, Tyler don't. Nah, these boys trolling tonight. He says, scary in. I meant beast in. Coaches need they man. Hey, T Street. I don't know what to say, man. Them coaches, I don't know what they should have. This is what they should have did. When they scored the off the pick six, right? When the quarterback threw the interception, I said if they can get pressure on the quarterback, they will have a lot of success. But they gotta contain Lil Rod. Lil Rod got the ball the first time, ran it, but then they said that it was a holding on the play, right? And that he stepped out of bounds. Came right back, ran straight through the middle. When them kids did not even try to tackle him, I swear to God, I would have put the quarterback at the D lineman. I would have put everybody else at the D lineman because they would have did a better job than the ones that was already on the defensive line that starts. They didn't want to tackle them. And the thing is, Lil Rod is special, but he's not to the point where you can't touch him. They didn't touch him. He like they didn't even touch him. That's crazy. He said, on another note, let's talk about Mac versus DMVU. Folks thinking Mac finna blow them folks out. Now, I don't think no team is gonna blow DMVU out. Now, based on what I've seen out of Mac, I feel like they're more of the ones that are battle tested, right? For this season. Now, the other part is Mac won D2 last year, but this is D1, right? It's a lot more advanced. And the other thing is DMVU, they won the championship, so they got the experience. So it's the matter of, if I feel like both teams are playing a game, I am going to go with Mac. But if Mac go in there nervous and they only end up being a one trick pony, then they gonna get blew out by DMVU. So I don't think neither team going to blow each other out, but I do think that we should have a tight game, a last minute type of game. Um, Brazy, what is it? Brazy Shiraz says Powerhouse Elite 11, you not getting blown out by nobody. Man, they trolling. Y'all can't. Is that Zip versus the Bounty Boys? That should be a good one, but I'm hearing that the Zip them up. Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes don't have all their players, don't have their main players, so I'm not even sure. Replying. All right, so he says MFs didn't even pinch the boy. Yeah, they wasn't even trying to tackle that man at all. Then talking about they want to be ranked. Man, next year I'm gonna be so strict on rankings. I'm telling you. And I'm going game by game basis. Is that Mac need more of a run game. And they definitely do. Jarvis, he says DMVU defense and offense rolling right now. So just letting you know. Now I feel it, man. I think they're a really good team, but at the same time, you know, like they got the experience. But like I say, Mac Dolphins, they got experience as well. It's just not on that level. So could that actually translate to this league? I don't know. But if I had to say somebody, I'm going to go with in this regard. Now, in some leagues, I do think that the DMVU is going to win, but in this one, I think that the Mac Dolphins is just in a way. I think that they might, advance to the next level. He says, Zip Zip don't got them July babies. So hey, man, they may not they may not win, and if they ain't got they playmakers. And then the last time that they played versus Watkins, they, it was only like a little 12-0 lead when the Zip them up had all of their players, and not just that, they had the players that, that were they playmakers, and you know what I'm saying? Like they only held them to what, 2 touchdowns? Like that's special. And me watching Watkins play versus 703, the way that they manhandled number 22, let me know that they not afraid of contact. They not afraid to lose. They're not afraid to hit. They're not afraid, to get dirty. They is actually like, they look undersized, slightly, but they coming to play. They coming to hit. They not getting I know nobody way. So it's gonna be very hard for them to, for them, Fort Lauderdale, to beat the Bounty Boys. But I just want to see that rematch, man, because North Philly, they did not step up to the plate to play that game. So I'm hoping that the game get played and that we can get a rematch of next year. Get a rematch from last year's championship, because I would love to see North Philly Blackhawks play versus Bounty Boys again, just so we can see who was actually the better team. I don't care who wins. I don't have no horse in the race. It said, I'm a fan of the QB too. I don't think yeah. It said, replying facts. It might be. PA says, Ken, you think DMVU as an org should bypass AYF next year and go Y and C? Man, if they win it, yeah. If they don't win it, then you can't really say that as an org that you above. You know what I'm saying? That you feel like you outgrew that. That you looking for bigger and better things. You can't say that. if you don't win. If they win, yes, I think that they should try out the Y and C. Now, I'm gonna say this: the biggest difference between Y and C and AYF, less rules, right? You can't celebrate AYF, you can celebrate in Y and C, right? You can't play music in AYF, you can play music in your walkthrough at YNC. Okay. You can't, what I say? Oh, you can allow older players to play in YNC. You can't in AYF. Then not just that, in AYF, the rules. You got too many rules. You gotta you gotta kind of commit to that earlier in the season. Well, at least I don't know if that's just D2 or whatever, but you have to commit to AYF. It just got too many rules, just too strict for me. So the last thing that I'll say, the difference between AYF and YNC, I feel like media. I feel like a lot of the media goes to the YNC as opposed to AYF. They got media, right? And shout out to my dog EF, because they out there, they doing lives and stuff like that. But it's just doing lives. In YNC, they got not only got lives, but they also got, people that put out videos on the side with a bunch of highlights, a lot of people going viral, stuff like that. So it's a difference, man. The experience is different. He said that Mac QB will go super viral if he go YNC. Yes. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of people, so many people at the YNC, to the point where it's like, if you make a good play, you damn near can be viral and known for the rest of your life. That's the experience that is bringing, because they got a lot of people out there, and they allow their people, that works for battle, to be on the field to get certain angles that people like and that they're going to watch and stuff like that. So it's apples and oranges. I'm just gonna say this: AYF, the way that they move now, right? The way that they move now, they're predated. They're old. They're old school. They're not with the times. They're forgetting that it's more about the kids as opposed to their rules. I can see if a kid is swinging on somebody, punching on somebody, right? Cool. If that's the case, cool. We got rules for that. But if it's just somebody that want to just celebrate after working super hard throughout the whole season, and you got a problem with that, and you gonna flag them and just be hella strict just for no reason, like, nah, bro, you gonna have people that want that experience, and I can see them losing, by not adjusting to the real times. I get it. I get it. Rules are important, but some rules are made to be changed and broken. And that's the difference between it. I don't want to go to AYF and not feel like, man, I can enjoy myself because somebody might be looking at me, don't want me on the field, is going to tell me, escort me out because I may not fit what they're looking for. Like, nobody wants to deal with that, bro. Brandon says, he said, I bet if you ask the kids which would they want to go to, I'm sure they would choose YNC. Check them Generation Next numbers and compare to AYF. It's not close. And I'm not even making it about an AYF YNC thing, but what I am making it about, and I am talking about the experience for the kids. I think we lose focus that the kids need to have fun. AYF, you can't, I don't think you can really wear visors. YNC in a championship, you can wear visors. Y'all can celebrate without any penalty, right? They understand how hard you work. So it's just little things that make other organizations, slightly ahead of the next one. You got to be able to change with the times. And I think that they feel like, oh, well, this is in our bylaws, bro. That can be changed. Change it for next year and say, look, not only are we going to offer you guys, things for outside of coming to AYF, but we're going to let y'all celebrate. We're going to let y'all because I think what I've seen, and I'm not even sure if this even a part of the AYF. It was the Super Bowl, I believe. It was a Super Bowl, Osceola versus, if I'm not mistaken, Alpha Dog. When they were running, right, score a touchdown, you were able to jump into this foam thing. I don't know if that has anything to do with the AYF, but it was something that allowed the kids to celebrate. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Other than that, hey, Dean was good. It says if it wasn't for EF and Tone commentary, those games would be hard to watch. Man, them dudes be having me on there crying. Especially when I seen Big Boy. I seen he talk about Big Boy. Man, I was crying on there. He says, did you see the Elite Boys versus Southfield game? No, I didn't. I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch that one. I only watched a few today. But like, man, I'm telling y'all, man, I really like that quarterback for Relentless. You saw how poised that young man was, and not just that, this young man threw the game-winning pass for a touchdown in overtime. Like, he's really the goods. If they put him in a little bit more competition, right? If they do a little bit more traveling, that little kid gonna be known. He's gonna be known. Um, like, it's gonna be easy to recognize the fact that he's just one of them quarterbacks, especially in the 9U. So AYF is family friendly. That's nice and all, but with social media being a real thing, they have to add more sauce. Exactly. People want to be entertained. And if you're not entertaining what they're looking to do, because the other thing too, you have to create the experience. If you're not getting the experience for going to AYF, then you might have a lot of one and done teams. Like, nah, bro, it was boring, man. I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that. He said that was Florida Elite Super Bowl. Okay. All right. So that didn't have nothing to do with AYF then. So AYF just damn, you only thing you can do is get up, get a ball to the referee and go back to your huddle. That's what it feel like. Cause it seemed like if they knew what the timeout with Tone and EF, like if they were saying, it seemed like they'd get escorted out. That's how strict they feel. You know what I'm saying? It says, where's Fanatic at? He says, I need to hear his thoughts on your favorite team losing in D1. Man, we already talked about it. I called him and talked about him. That's the difference between me and everybody. I'm gonna talk about you because at the end of the day, I got to, be fair for every team. That's it. I'm gonna be fair for every single team. I'm gonna give everybody a chance. That's the difference. But I talked to him. I told him, I talked crazy at the fact that I felt like, the coaching failed him and all that other stuff. But yeah, I talked to him. He don't want to mention the Oakland Dynamites right now with with what we betted. I can't talk about Oakland Dynamites like that. It's always the next year. That's the thing. We have hundreds of teams, and a lot of them don't win. They got to come back next year. And Miami Garden Ravens was one of those teams. Nah, yeah, they didn't get 30 ball. He said 18 for Relentless. Ken was a coach. Number 18. What you mean he was a coach? is that Space City, they won AYF last year, and went to battle this year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they show you that they belong. Just because a team lose don't mean that they belong. There's somewhere AME coaching is smiling right now, especially since you said they will beat them. Shit, they beat them. They were ranked. They beat ranked teams. What do y'all want me to say? They beat ranked teams. The team that one of the teams that they beat was the team that ended up beating AME. What do you want me to say? I tried to get the Oakland Dynamites to play versus AME. See, the difference between me and most, I don't care win, lose, or draw. I'm happy for either team. I think y'all forget that about me. I am more for the kids as opposed to for the team. So when Lil Rod lose, I'm happy for him, but I'm sad for him at the same time. When he wins, I'm happy for him. When the other team wins, I'm happy for them. That's why I can be happy either way. In the championship, guess what? The RDE Eagles lost, but I was still happy for Bessemer. That's how I operate. I don't have a horse in the race to the point where I'm mad that a team didn't win. That's just not me. I'm happy that a nice game was played. Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. That's just it. You feel me? So but yeah, man, I'm going on my my hour mark, man. So I'm gonna say this though. Dynamites, y'all blew it, bruh. I don't know if the pressure was on y'all. I don't know what happened. You know, people start going to the games to watch y'all, and y'all choked. You choked, my guy. You choked, you choked, you choked. But guess who else is representing for me right now? Relentless. Because then nobody give Relentless a chance. Relentless is doing their thing. So I don't look too crazy. See, I'm just a person that give other teams, credit. Just like I like Eastside Raiders. Really good team. So should I be getting, dogged on that? Because here's the thing. Y'all team ain't winning. Most of y'all team ain't win. I'm talking about the Tylers and all. Your team didn't win. Oh, he did say Georgia, so some of his team probably did win. But your team didn't win, Tyler. The one that you probably, like that you thought was going to win in the beginning. But 13-30, yeah, that's scary work right there. He says, Ken, Power State has a football event at JP Mosley this weekend. I don't know if I'm going. I just might though, for the babies. I just might go out there. It just reminded me though, I'm back in Georgia and it be too dang cold out here. It be too cold, man. I'm just saying. My damn fingers be hurting. Be stinging. As soon as I put some hot water on there, my fingers stinging. I don't know if I feel like dealing with that, especially after coming from Florida. You kind of get spoiled with good weather. You know what I'm saying? But I think I might do one of them FBU games, man. I haven't did one yet. He said, shout out to Georgia Force for beating number 9 Indy Firehawks and UTN. Ah, man. I mean TNU. Hey, look. I got a lot of I don't know if y'all want to hear it. If so, man, just let me know. Cause this is a lot of people also tag me into the TNU, right? About their events and stuff like that. If y'all want me to talk about it, let me know. Just say, yeah, go and talk about it. And if not, I'm gonna end the live. But yeah, just let me know, man. If y'all want me to tell y'all about the experience that people keep telling me that they have. Cause I don't want to down them, but at the end of the day, you feel me? If it's counterproductive for my babies, man, then I gotta go ahead and talk about it. But if not, I'll save it, probably for tomorrow or something like that. But I am getting a lot of uh, DMs and people tagging me, asking me to talk about it. So, but if y'all want to hear about it, man, let me know. Wait. Ah, man, y'all ain't trying to talk about it. All right, man. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all, Brody. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. I actually was supposed to have a guest on here. Y'all seen her. Aza said yeah, talk about it. All right, man. So I got a lot of people. They tag me. He said save it for tomorrow. He said got to see what the championship games are like. I bet. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow, man. That's my hour anyway. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Aza, man, I appreciate you too, bro. I appreciate you because you kept me on point. I was able to watch a lot of games for it. Hey, Tyler, you my dog, bro. Cause I can accept the good with the bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the good with the bad. I like the fact that it's just gonna keep me on my toes, man, for the picks that for the picks that I make. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, if y'all can hit that like button for me on the way out, that'll help the channel or whatever. But shoot, man, that's all I got for now. I can't believe I was on here for an hour. It don't even feel like it. But y'all be blessed, man. See y'all tomorrow.